Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Friday night reading sprints. If you are new here, which I do think that we have a couple of new people here, I have some friends joining me that I will let introduce themselves in just a second. But if you have not already, go ahead and let me know in the comments what you're going to be reading, what you're going to be doing, and we'll go ahead and let Yvette introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Yvette, and I'm over on Instagram as Leavers Adores. And I tonight am going to be reading between A Kiss of Deception and A Promise of Peridot.
Oh, that cover is stunning.
Which one? They're both green. I love them.
The Promise of Peridot.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Really pretty. Yep. That's it.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Elise, and you can find me at Literally Elise here on BookTube as well as over on Bookstagram. And tonight I will be, you can't really see the title, but continuing Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I'm probably 2/3 of the way through, and I'm loving every second of it. I'm reading it physically, and I'm doing it slowly, and I'm having a great time.
Have you read Part of Your World? I'm sure you have.
Yep, yeah. I read it a couple years ago, and I had it on audio on Audible. So before I jumped into this, I just did a quick re-listen of it. And then I was going to jump right into her third one when I'm done with this, but I think I want to read the Emily Henry one first. And then,
yeah.
I'm like in my romance era right now. I don't know what happened.
I was like number 72 or something for
Just for the summer.
The Emily Henry one.
Oh.
Funny story. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was like something really far, and yesterday was like it came in. I was like, how? And so I was like, all right. So I'll read that in the next couple weeks.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting.
Yeah. I have no idea how that happened, but I wasn't gonna say no.
I have never read an Emily Henry yet. I'm hoping to eventually read her maybe this summer. I don't know. I think she's just so hyped up, and it's kind of making me a little anxious because I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about going into something that everybody loves.
Yeah.
With fresh eyes.
Yeah.
It's always funny hearing people's rankings of her books.
Yeah.
Everybody's different. It's so weird.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Hello. My name is Hannah, and I'm from the Teachers TBR. This is my channel. Hello, welcome. Tonight, I was telling them backstage that my eyeballs are very, very sleepy, and I'm not going to physically read anything tonight. I'm going to be super lame. But I'm going to listen to Cinnamon and Gunpowder. And I don't know if you guys can see, but this is a pirate story about this woman pirate that basically kidnaps this chef and forces him to cook her dinner. So that's going to be a great time. But yeah, while I listen to that, I'll probably do some other things for YouTube, and I need to get some other sprints scheduled for next month. So I'll probably make the thumbnails for that. So that's what I'll be doing. How is everybody else? Who all is here? Hello, Wendy. Finishing up Summer of Yes, and then start Tress of the Emerald Sea. Awesome. I got approved for Summer of Yes, but I have not started it yet. It's that Courtney Walsh book.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Rachel. I'm a quarter way through Little Women and loving it so far. Is this your first time reading it? Because we need to know. Is it a reread or is it first time? Hi, Amy. Oh my gosh. Hi. I'm reading a cozy mystery called Till Daft Do Us Part. Till Daft Do Us Part? I wonder what that means.
Like Daphne.
That's what I was thinking.
It's a Scooby-Doo mystery.
Oh my gosh, if that's the case, I am sold.
Or don't be daft, like you're being stupid.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
No, I'll have to look it up. Hello, Erica. My hold for just for the summer just came available on my Kindle, so my weekend has switched direction. Nice. Everyone's loving that one. Oh, have you ever thought about doing cozy sprints? Absolutely. Hello, Susan. Finishing up an audiobook to review. It's taken a turn that I'm unhappy about, and this might not recommend for the faint of heart. Oh my goodness. It's a series I've read quite a bit, so we shall see. I hate to hear that, Susan. Oh, loyally Luke. So I'm very excited about that. Nice. Hello, Betsy. The Witcher and the Last Witch, and possibly All We Were Prom. Tonight is prom night for all the schools around us.
Oh yeah.
It's so sweet to like see all the people just walking around in the streets.
I think ours is normally in May.
Oh, really? That seems really late. But then
Yeah.
again, like we've always had it in April. So
Yeah, I don't know. It's also like really hot by that point too, so you're like you're
yeah.
in your dresses and you're like, oh god.
Well, I got married in May, like 3 years ago. I got married in May, and I instantly regretted it. I don't know what I was thinking because it was so hot, and it wasn't hot to anybody else, but to me, like in this huge dress, I was like,
Yeah, and you're stressed, and there's a lot
yes,
of
like
pressure
the
on you.
adrenaline is
So
high.
yeah, so much personally.
Definitely, like, don't plan major things in May, June, and July.
My
Save
friend
that for
did
other
it.
parts.
She did it in June in
Oh,
Arizona, and did it in like a barn that only had, I don't know if people know what swamp coolers are,
oh no, I've never
but
heard of
they're
that.
not air conditioning.
Oh my gosh.
They like use they use like the outdoor air to kind of like condense and stuff, but they don't they they are not air conditioning.
Oh
So
boy. Oh,
she used the place had that, and it rained that day too. Like we get monsoons kind of. So
just
it was,
sticky and
so we
humid.
luckily got through the whole like ceremony outdoors, and by the time it was about to rain, we were in the barn, and so we were in the barn with just like swamp coolers on and the rain outside. We were so hot. They gave us fans, like fans, not like like a manual fan, not an automatic fan. And so there's a photo of me dancing with two fans, and I'm like fanning. I look like a flamenco dancer because I'm like fanning myself.
Oh my gosh. That is awful. Oh, did they like
We
let
had
it
fun.
ruin their day? Or
What?
did they like keep going? Did they let it ruin their day or
Oh no, we just kept going. My hair was,
okay.
I had like these really nice curls in, but it was just like by the end, it was just this like frizzy, very long. But it was fun.
Oh.
We all had a great time, but it was just really funny.
Oh my goodness. Did you say that was your who was that?
It was a friend of mine, her wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
gosh.
that was so anybody who knows what swamp coolers are and you can see, you will know it's not the best.
Yeah, I don't
feel
think I
like
could ever go to Arizona like after March or before November. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
are you in Arizona, Elise?
No, she
no, but
visits.
I visit like once or twice a year.
Where are you at?
I'm up in Michigan.
I keep forgetting. But I have been to Arizona one time and I could not live there because it's like a different kind of heat. Like
Yeah.
in Tennessee, we get hot, but like up there, it's like you walk into an oven and it is no joke. I don't know if I could handle it.
You stay inside a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Hello, Katie. Have 11 minutes left in a book called "In the Nothing Girl" by Jodi Taylor. Nice. Thanks for joining, Katie. All Were Promised by Ashton Lattimore. It's a NetGalley art book. Nice. Working on NetGalley. Good for you. My score is awful. It's like 33, and I cannot do anything whatsoever to get it up. Yeah. And it's kind of making my type A personality like go a little bit crazy. So, hello, Shelly. Just got home from work doing dinner, mom. Have a blast. Lots of love, friends. Oh, thanks, Shelly. Love you too. It's my first time reading LW. Oh, Little Women. Oh, it's your first time. Nice. I hope you love it. I have not read that one either. So I'm sure that'll be an adventure.
Read it during Christmas if you do.
I've heard that it's more of a winter book.
Yeah, because I read it during, they had like that Little Women readathon last year.
Yes.
And I did read it for the first time during that. And I was like, oh, I'll be okay. But it was just really magical.
Yeah. I bet you it was.
Hmm.
Hello, Yvette. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I loved Final Girls, Yvette. It's definitely his debut, and you can definitely tell. But it was such a good one. Have you guys read Riley Sager, or is that like more my realm?
No, I got called out the other night because I have not read it.
Right. That's right. And at least, how have you read? Like, have you read most of his?
So most of them, yes. I DNF'd Final Girls actually, and then that Survive the Night one I DNF'd, but I've read all the others.
Yeah, I'm convinced he did not write Survive the Night for sure.
Yeah.
Yvette, have you read? What have you read
In general?
by Riley Sager?
No, I haven't read anything by Riley. I haven't read anything by Riley Sager.
Really?
That's why I got called out.
Oh, I thought you meant like I just haven't read like one of his books.
Any.
Oh my gosh.
So this year I have on one of the recommended for me books was from Hope, and it's Home Before Dark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to read that
That's a
one
good
as
one.
my first Riley Sager. And I think that Jessie has one in June or something. June or July, she has a Riley Sager because
Yeah.
he has a new book coming out in June.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try to get my hands on that one too.
Yes. His latest one that he just came out with was really good too. The Only One Left. Oh, that was so good. So good.
I didn't like that one.
I think you would like it.
What'd you say?
I said I didn't like that one so much.
At least.
I watch House Across the Lake though, so like it's funny because there's like if you like this book and this book, you're this type of reader, but if you like this book and this book,
I see that. Yeah. Yeah. I see that for sure. Because it's like so polarizing. Like some of my friends, like the ones I gave all of his books 5 stars, but they're like, I could definitely have a ranking.
Yeah.
And it's so funny to see where everybody else is like on my ranking. It's okay, Elise. I still trust you with my life. I hope you know that. I swear it's a Scooby-Doo inspired mystery. Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
Really?
The
Because
character
Dad.
loves purple, is a sleuth, and her last name is Jones, like Fred Jones. She's also married to her high school sweetheart. Oh,
That's adorable.
I have to look that one up.
I know. I was like, I'm going back.
I love Scooby-Doo.
Me too.
Yes, absolutely. It's kind of dangerous sometimes because you're like, add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Oh my gosh, hi, Maddie. Reading The Lobotomist's Life. Oh, that sounds like an adventure.
Interesting.
Okay, here's swamp coolers. Swamp coolers are used a lot in the Southwest because of the low humidity. I still love my AC.
I know.
Yes, I don't think so.
I had growing up, we had AC because you can't live in Arizona without it. But we also did have swamp coolers, and you can use swamp coolers in Arizona from like when it becomes like 80, 90-ish, you can use them, and it's less expensive to use them, but they're also costly to maintain. So like to have both a swamp cooler and AC, it's kind of like, which is it really cheaper? But anyways, we used to use it for like March, April, May-ish, and then and then on the other side of the season use it for like September, October timeframe.
See, I can see that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't want it in the middle of June, middle of summer.
Dedication right there.
It's not doing much for you then.
Hello, Kim. Not sure what I'm reading tonight. So many library books to choose from. Oh my goodness, that is such a good problem to have.
Yeah.
Hello. Going to read something tonight. Not sure what yet. Definitely a book with words. That's beautiful. I love that.
Oh, what I do.
We just love you, regardless of what comes out of your
What
mouth.
I do.
Everyone says it's a dry heat. I agree with that. It's just a completely different kind of heat because we have so much moisture in the air here, I guess.
Yeah.
It's just completely different. Mine is only 15%, so yours is better than mine. Yes. No, sorry, Betsy. That makes me feel so much better because I really feel terrible about my bad score. Because I mean, I don't know how I get approved for anything at this point. Yeah, and I also just started too, so I think it takes a while.
Traveling cat.
Hello, Carla. The Traveling Cat Chronicles. Nice. Oh, I love that. I love that for you, Leah Beth. Hello, Danny. Page 68 of Fling. Thanks for joining. Oh my gosh. I really loved this one too. I think this one's Keisha's favorite. This one wasn't my favorite, but it was a good one. It's a summer camp kind of vibe there. Yvette, I really do think that you should start with I think that you should start with The Only One Left, even though at least DNF did. So,
But I'm starting with Home Before Dark because I have to read that one. And I also already have the whole. So.
My first Riley Sager, Home Before Dark, and I loved it.
Yeah, I've heard that one's really good, so I might as well just.
If you like paranormal too, well, it's not really paranormal, but it's like creepy vibes, you know.
Creepy
So
vibes.
it's like those creepiness vibes.
I like creepy vibes.
Yeah. Hello, Krista. I'm late because it's because I was reading Cold Clay, the second in the Shady Hollow series. Awesome. Thanks for joining, Krista. Oh. Such a brat.
No. I love that one.
Brat. The house across the lake should be thrown in the lake. Sorry, I said what I said. I mean, it wasn't his best. I thought it wasn't his best, but that's just me. That is hilarious.
I think that's probably his most polarizing one, honestly. Yeah. It's like you either love it or you hate it, and I loved it.
Well, I went to meet him for The Only One Left, and during his talk, he was actually talking with Ruth Ware, and which was the coolest experience to meet them both. I love them both, and to watch them both talk. He was like, listen, I've heard it all. I've heard what you're saying about the house across the lake. I get it. And he said, I took a risk, and sometimes things backfire. Hi, Shannon. The Book of Cold Cases by Simone St. James. I just read Murder Road by Simone St. James, and that was my first one by her, and it was so good. So good. It was very creepy. Oh, it was so good. Have you read that? Yes, you did read that one for Gwen's podcast.
Yeah.
You love it? I haven't listened to the podcast yet.
Yeah, I gave it 4 stars. So it's probably my favorite Simone St. James that I've read.
Have you read this one? The Book of Cold Cases?
No, mostly because I'm not huge into crime, and I heard this one's pretty heavy on the crime aspect. I'm just
yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Oh no, more people not liking House Across the Lake. Love Home Before Dark, and Lock Every Door was my favorite for a very long time.
Yeah.
Honey, I have not picked it up. You already know I haven't picked it up. I'm picking up 18 other things. Oh, hi, Jennifer. We'll be reading Well Matched. And I know Yvette loves that one.
Yeah. Is that's
I think that's the second one.
That's the third one.
Third one.
Yeah. Because she has 4, and I love the first one. That one's I love. That's one of my top romances. And the second one I was like, eh. And then the third one, Well Matched, was really, really good again. And then the fourth one's Well Traveled. And that one was also kind of eh.
Ah,
I
really?
still liked them, but I was just kind of like, it's not really spoilery because it's on the back, but she just like runs away to go to the Renaissance. She's like, I'm having troubles with work. Run away to the Renaissance. And I was like, you can't just do that. Like it kind of stressed me out a little bit. I was like, it doesn't solve every problem. So
Oh my
I
god.
didn't find it the most like I want some realism in it, not like completely just like,
Yeah.
but it was still fun.
It did throw me off that for some reason, I was thinking that the Renaissance fair aspect was like just all adults, and it was for her niece's high school Renaissance fair.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
the
like,
first one.
yeah, well met. And I was like, okay, I don't hate that, but like, I don't know how I feel about it being high school Renaissance romance or high school Renaissance fair. So
Well,
it was
I think
cute.
it's like small towns, they are put on by
Yeah.
more high school students. Like the one in Arizona is really big, so like they build like there's an actual town and it stays there all year round.
Oh my,
But it's only there, like people only inhabit it in February and March. Like
oh neat.
that's the only time that they travel through here. But there are brick and mortar buildings all year round. They're just not used.
Oh, that's awesome.
But like a small town, they would probably be put on by some students.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
And when I was in high school, you would get extra credit if you went to the Renaissance Fair or if you like volunteered at the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
So they were, I don't know why they
Yeah, I
thought,
guess that's a good point.
yeah.
I didn't think about that. I think that's also a really good time to have them because it's not hot.
Oh yeah.
I think the one in Tennessee comes in May and June.
Ooh,
It's in the middle of the summer.
yeah. Do that like in Maine. That's like
Yeah.
to only do it up there because they circuit. It's like all the people do a circuit of all of them, but
Yes, I think I remember you telling me that.
there's no way I'm gonna go to one here in June. I'd be like,
That'd be awesome.
never gonna visit that.
A pass on that one. We are reading. I'm reading Cinnamon and Gunpowder. It's a pirate book. Looks like this. Kidnapping the chef. And these ladies are reading those.
Promise and Fairnote.
Oh my gosh, I have to look into this series. That is so awesome. They cost less than $12. I wonder if they're on KU. I'll have to look that up. Oh my gosh. Keisha! Didn't think I was going to nap, then I did. Now I've got to find something for dinner that I read. Okay, well, we'll be here when you come back from dinner. Our Ren Fest is in October and November. I feel like that's a really good time to have it.
That'd be really nice.
Like, because you can have like
in Texas.
That would be wonderful. The grounds are huge and only used for that is awesome that you guys have just one space for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yours truly. A lot of people love that one. I feel like a lot of people love that one more than Part of Your World.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Till Death Do Us Part. It's
I
like
love it. Is she an old lady?
She looks like an old lady on there, and then there's like the husband and wife being pushed off.
How cute.
And then there's like a flamingo in the pool. It looks really
I'm gonna have to figure that out. What Amy and Katie. I'm gonna have to definitely like download that one.
That sounds really cute.
All right, ladies. Did you guys end up getting your pastries? Because I didn't. I'm so bad at following these themes.
I normally am alright, but I did not get pastries this time.
Yeah, I wish I should have, but I didn't.
I'm gonna get a poke bowl for dinner though.
Ooh. Yeah, you didn't want to spoil your dinner.
Not at all on theme, but that's okay.
All right. Well, I have a cute little bakery ambiance, but I need to get that together. So what do you say we go, let's do a longer one and let's do till the 10. You okay with that?
Mhm.
Yep. All right. I will see you back here at the 10. Hello, beautiful people.
Hello.
Great go for you. Yvette, how'd you do?
I finished my one book, so I had to finish The Kiss of Deception, so I finished that one. That was good. The first half is almost more than a half, but it's very slow at the beginning. Like I liked it, but I was like, it's okay. But a lot of really interesting stuff happened towards the end, so I did like it a lot. And then I just read like 10 pages of The Promise in Peridot, so just got back into that one.
Nice. Elise, how'd you do?
Good. I read about 25 pages, and this book is just so sweet. I love it. Like, I don't know. I feel like I just constantly have a smile on my face when I'm reading it. So it makes me
I love
happy.
that.
That's nice.
I read about 10%, or I listened to about 10%. And I was working on some stuff, but I don't know how to feel about this yet. And just in case anybody missed it, I'm listening to this Cinnamon Gunpowder, and it's in the point of view of the chef. And it starts immediately from the night that apparently the guy that he worked for, the woman pirate was searching for. So she comes in and like kills them all and kidnaps the chef. He's very proper. Like he talks very proper. Like I cannot even listen to this as fast as I would like to because I'm at 1.9 and I can't stand it. I'm always listening it like much faster, but his accent is so hard to follow.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have to slow it down a little bit. But it's funny
Uh-huh.
when I it's like he'll say something and then I'll get it 2 or 3 seconds later. And so I'm like, okay, maybe I should slow it down even more. So I'm liking it. It's not bad. But it's I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know. But the pirate vibes are definitely there. So and her name is Hannah, like the pirate. She's called Mad Hannah Mabbit or something like that. And I was like, I mean,
Mabbit.
is it in my future? Is that what's gonna happen here? And I'm not a redhead, so probably not. How did everybody else do? We had some friends pop on. Susan, thanks so much for asking. Those of you who don't know, my husband last week was mowing and a piece of it's called a rebar, but I called it rhubarb, which is very different. Rebar is a piece of metal, and rhubarb is not. It is a plant, but a piece of rebar jumped up and hit his hand when he was mowing, and broke his finger. So
Jeez.
a rough time with that. He's like in a hard cast right now. So could you stop him?
I guess I'm blessed. It's good that I didn't like slice his finger or something. But
I know it
that's
could have
so
been so much worse. Like it
Yeah.
could have went to his face or his like
Mhm.
fist. And he's been having like a bunch of issues with blood clots too, like in his lungs.
Oh man.
So he's just not
That's
having
good.
his luck right now. So at least it could have been much worse. But thank you so much, Susan, for asking. That's very sweet. Daphne is almost 60, I think. As to me, she graduated at 18. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Because it's like a Miss Marple sort of thing. Oh, how sweet. Hello, Laura. You are not late. We are just beginning. Reading Secret of Chimneys, Agatha Christie. Awesome. Have you guys read Agatha Christie?
Yeah, the only one I have read is Murder on the Orient Express. I read that like a couple years back.
Yeah, I have not read anything by her. I'm kind of nervous. Like, was it very flowery? Was the writing very flowery?
No, I didn't think so. how would I describe it? I guess no, not flowery. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but like kind of a little technical, but
Sophisticated, almost.
yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. I thought it was very readable. It was a fun book.
Oh, good. Hello, Laura. Reading Murder Road. We were just talking about that one. I loved that one, and so did Elise. Oh, I hope you're having such a good time with it. You got to let us know what you're thinking about it. It's definitely one, like, I read a lot of thrillers and a lot of mysteries, and that was one that freaked me out. And it takes a lot for me to get creeped out, but that was a creepy book.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know, Laura, how you're liking it. Hello, April. Just hopped on for a few minutes before bed. I'm reading Sick, The Twists and Turns Behind Animal Germs. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds hilarious. Animal germs. Wonder if that's different than people germs.
Well, like cats get FIV, like feline, instead of like
that's right.
Instead of HIV, they get FIV, and it's given like HIV is blood, and then, but the felines give it to each other through saliva.
April, are you reading that for you, or is it for like?
Yeah.
Is it for another reason?
Was this just for? Oh, this sounded interesting. Or
just a little light reading before bed.
Yeah.
Page 84. Thank you. I switch between these and my other pair. Hello. Just got here. I'm reading Just for the Summer. 20% through, and we'll probably finish now that it's the weekend. I love that. I hope you're loving it. Jennifer loved the kids. What was your final rating on that one?
I normally take like a day or two just to think it through, unless like I was overly thought it was just blew me away. So I'd probably between a 4 and a 5.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
I ate some cereal for dinner. Now I'm snacking on some chips and salsa while we chat. Then I think I'm going to go ahead and start on my Bookathon TBR because my May TBR is a lot. Yes, mine is as well. I was hoping that my library would have the buddy read for Bookathon, but it doesn't. So I'm going to have to find it somewhere else. Is it a newer book?
I don't know. It's not, but my Hoopla had it actually. So that was really nice. And then at the time, Book Outlet also had it physically. So I bought the book for physical, and then I have it also on Hoopla, which is really nice.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Because I really would like to read it, because I know this author wrote another book. It's called like The Night of Circus or something. And I did pick that one up from the library, but I haven't read it yet. But both of those look really good. And I'm not really into middle grade, but they look really good.
Yeah, I like how pretty this one was with like the purples, the pinks, and the blues and everything. Yeah. So pretty.
92%. Nice, Wendy. Made it whole 17 pages in The Witcher. It has long chapters. The first chapter is oh my gosh, I do not like long chapters. That's another thing about this book that I'm reading is that the third chapter was like 35 minutes long.
Ooh.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
40 pages read, just over halfway in Secrets of Chimneys. Nice. I decided to not choose chaos and read something I've already started instead of good for you. We love that self-control right there. I can learn how to do that. So 100 pages into your Part of Your World. Oh my gosh, how fitting. How are you liking that one? About halfway through. What are your thoughts, Amy? 54 pages of the Book of Cold Cases. That one has intrigued me for sure. And now that I know that Simone St. James does paranormal, I'm for sure going to go into the rest of her books. For sure. But you said that one's more like crime, right? Crime-based. instead of
I think so.
paranormal.
Well, I don't know if I'm sure there is paranormal. I just think it's
I think that's what she
pretty.
does, like what she's meant,
Yeah.
what she is known for.
Mhm.
Listen, I was telling my coworker, and I flat out said, and she's an older woman, and she was like, "Wow, he's not very manly, is he?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" I said, "It was a big piece of metal." And she goes, "Hannah, do you mean rebar?" And I said, "Yeah. What is rhubarb?" I didn't know like the difference. And she's like, "Honey, let me explain to you the difference."
You've never had rhubarb pie?
No, I've heard about it,
Oh,
but
it's
I've
the
never like
best
seen
thing
it in real life.
ever.
So good.
Strawberry rhubarb is just my favorite
That's
pie.
my favorite too.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely it was an adventure. And when I told him about it, he was like, "Wow, thanks for letting me seem so weak."
Yeah.
He broke his finger on a rhubarb plant.
And a rhubarb.
The
Yeah.
game of Clue. I
That's
would
a
love
great, that's a perfect explanation. Really easy.
30 pages of Little Women. Still loving it, but I'm tired, so I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, Rachel. Oh, good. Simple and straightforward. Given everything you need to know to solve a mystery, solve a murder.
Sometimes.
Might consider it boring.
Not always.
Playing detective. I kind of like that, and I kind of don't because I hate guessing who did it. Like, I will purposely not try and guess it because sometimes I've been right.
Yeah.
And I don't like doing that because I feel like it taints my enjoyment.
Oh, really? Yeah. When it's too obvious.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, the audiobook for Murder of Orient Express. I've watched the movie though, so I know the twist to it.
Yeah.
Her writing is pretty straightforward. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that, my friends.
Did you see the older like PBS version of that or the Kenneth Braun
It's
version?
the newer one.
Oh, okay.
And I would have never guessed that twist.
Yeah. Yeah. You're
For
not
you.
really, like in that case, you're not really given all of that. But
No.
it is really fun. I like that if you have the book, they have like a map at the very beginning too.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's like this is where each person is in the train, like where they are sleeping and everything. So that's kind of fun. But it doesn't spoil it.
neat.
It doesn't spoil it, but you can be like, where are they sleeping?
Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
And I also watched the new Death on the Nile with Gal Gadot.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I love her as a human, but her as an actress, oh my gosh, that movie was so good. Have you guys read or I know you haven't read it, but have you watched?
I
that
haven't
one?
read or watched it because I will want to read it first. And
Yeah,
so
I
I
don't
do
like
want to
that.
read it and then watch it because I do like her a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Her as Wonder Woman, just so good.
2 chapters and started doing my nails. Nice. Murder Road is definitely chilling at times. Already nervous to run or walk down. Yes, like going out. It was already a no for me. Like in the middle of the night, like going out when it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the side of the road. No, ma'am. The book is helping that fear. Just getting back from that sprint 7 minutes late because I had to finish cold clean. Oh my gosh, that's awesome, Krista. Started a load of laundry and did the dishes. Wow, you had a productive sprint. And then there were none. I've heard really good things about that one too.
Oh yeah, that guy
has Charles Dance.
He is. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
Mm-hmm.
He's the Lannister dad, like the patriarch of the Lannisters.
I'm sure I've seen him in like the previews and stuff.
He died. Well, is it a spoiler if I say how he dies? like
I'm probably never gonna watch it.
I feel like it's kind of like spoiling the Titanic that the boat sinks at this point.
I've also never seen Titanic.
Oh, well,
so
the boat
fun.
does sink, just so you know.
Darn it.
I'm sorry. It does. It goes down.
Darn it. Now I can't watch it.
It's going to spoil it ever. Oh.
Rhubarb pie is so good.
The best.
Now I gotta look up this dang recipe for rhubarb pie.
It's so easy, too. A little bit of lemon, sugar, rhubarb.
What is it?
Strawberry.
Is it a plant?
It is a plant.
Is it a fruit? Like,
no.
It kind of look like celery, but it's like red and green.
Red celery.
Yeah.
With big leaves.
Yeah.
And pie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's tart. It's a tart type of stock.
Mm-hmm.
And so you put strawberry to be like the sweet portion, and then you have the rhubarb to be like the nice tart taste to it.
Do they sell it at like Walmart?
I'm sure.
I've never seen such a thing.
I feel like
Their flavor.
it is pretty common.
Really?
Like,
I've just been like missing out my entire life on
look
this
for it
rhubarb
around.
plant.
Yeah, look for it around 4th of July. That's like everybody normally brings that to 4th of July gatherings.
What? Not at mine. Everybody's just been like skipping out on me.
Yep.
Apparently. Now my husband's got to be the one to bring the rhubarb pie. Like, it's only fitting. My grandpa has a plant. I just love grabbing me. Oh my gosh, you can just eat it from like the
I
stalk?
don't know if I would. I mean, that sounds intense.
Yeah.
Oh my
Good for you, Wendy.
Sometimes with how
I know that's how I feel. I'm like, ew, I can feel that taste because it's like so tart, you know.
I swear, it feels like a girl wrote it because of the way he's describing baking. Riley Sager he has a huge heart. So he does a really good job of descriptions and stuff like that. He's such a sweetheart in real life. If I thought rhubarb was a metal, I probably would have tried the pie. I wouldn't have tried the pie either. That would probably scar me for sure. Like, is there rebar in this? Oh man, that's pretty brutal.
Depends.
I was bored.
Which one did you
I
read,
feel like-
Wendy?
You also probably need the audiobooks to go with it too, just like to immerse yourself.
Yeah.
My sister wants me to. Yes, I do think that you should give her another try. I definitely want to give her a try. It's nearly impossible to solve the Orient Express. Even though once you know, it's like she told me everything I should have known. I agree 100%. But I would have never in a million years guessed that one. Yes, I did see that. You guys are the reason that I really want to get into her books. Hello, Jamie. Starting a season of Harvest tonight. Awesome. Thanks for joining.
Sounds fun.
Oh, there's a TV series? Oh, fun. Is it newer? Because I like older movies. Don't get me wrong. But I would much rather watch
I think that one's,
movies.
if that's the one that she was talking about, that one guy in it, I think it's not like super new, but like last 10 years maybe?
Yeah. That's not too bad. That's like Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls is like a classic that's been out for a while.
20, 25 years. I think 25.
A while ago. What year did it come out? Because I was born.
I'm thinking like 2000 or earlier than that for Gilmore Girls. Like 2000 era, I think. Gilmore.
I know it was on VCR because I found the VCR at Goodwill the other day.
The VCR, nice.
Yeah.
2000, yep, spot on.
So about you were right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can do that, but like when we get into like the 1800s, I don't.
1800s? What movies are you watching from the 1800s?
You never know. They could have had video cameras back then. They were black and white, you know, the grainy ones. It's a little dramatic, I know.
Where they like flip pages or the like a flip book. Oh look, a movie.
They had to deliver it by like carrier pigeon or by horseback.
Carrier pigeon. A couple carrier pigeons.
One frame at a time.
Oh no.
One frame at a time, yes.
You gotta deliver each frame one at a time. Oh my gosh. The moral of the story is I don't like older movies.
Specific to the 1800s.
No 1800 movies up in here, my friends. Do not recommend them to be. Yes, it is. It's very scary. I'm just gonna let you know. At least may have a different opinion, but I was scared, and I don't scare very easily.
When Jessie has that for this month, right? When is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Monday.
Oh man, I was waiting for the sprints for it, and I never read it.
Oh.
It's a quick one. You could probably get it done.
It's a physical book, so
I had to read mine physically too.
probably not. I was like, great, I got it from the library. I'm gonna do great now.
My hold came in for Libby just in time, and that will never happen again.
Nice.
It was nice. The audiobook was really good.
Yeah.
Why are you yelling at me, Wendy? What's wrong? It's it's okay. It's okay. I'm never going to read it or watch it, so it's okay. Why are you appalled?
You haven't seen this movie in a minute.
I understand. Favorite movie of all time. Oh my god. So does the boat sink or not?
Not in the movie.
I have not. Really. I have my few movies that I like to watch, and that's just about it. Literally so sad. I'm sorry, Wendy. I just ruined your night. Isn't it like a 4-hour movie?
Yeah, it's pretty.
I'm too tired for that.
Yeah.
My
I did
job
not like
is
that
just
movie.
it's just too much. For
I
4
If you
hours.
watch VHS, just start with the second one. That's the exciting part.
Just skip
Right.
the first one altogether.
It was 2 VHS. You had to watch it.
Oh my gosh. I remember as a kid it being on our shelf, like the VCR, and my parents were like, you can't watch that.
No.
Okay.
Because there was a sexy scene. So I didn't watch it until I was it's like so I finally watched it. I forget how old I was, and I was like, really?
Yeah. Not that well.
That was the scene you didn't want me to see?
Or something like that.
What?
That's it. Is that the only scene where he paints her?
No.
Oh. Okay.
You see steam happen
Oh gosh.
And a hand.
in a hand. And that's like iconic steam hand, and that's it.
Wow. Was this before or after the boat sank?
Oh,
Darn it. I'm just spoiling everything.
that dried ice was making it real steamy.
Not the lifeboat. That's why I couldn't get on.
They got their own lifeboat.
Oh no, not your own lifeboat.
They got their own.
Oh, okay. I do need, yes. Also Leo. Yes, I agree. I just never been like I'd never wanted to watch it for some reason. What can't you find, my friend?
Rhubarb pie.
Rhubarb pie? We've been talking about a bunch of different things.
I think it's the rhubarb pie.
Can't find it. Oh, maybe she says she can't find rhubarb.
Yeah.
That might be why I can't find it, or I've never learned about it. It's super sour. We loved it.
It is. Maybe the greens are, but the stalks, I think, aren't.
Wendy, you better be careful.
The door, yeah.
Don't spoil it for me. Does he die? Don't tell me.
No, he goes in a boat. He gets his own dinghy.
It's his own?
Yep.
Oh. Are you lying to me?
I don't know.
Does he die?
There's one where it's like they have the thing, what's it called? The plank, and she's on the plank, and she's like, you can't fit, and there's all these books on there. And I was all like, hey,
Me?
that's right. Like, sorry, you can't come on here.
Oh no.
There's books.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, did I skip it?
Okay.
Okay.
So
I
that
read
was the one she didn't like. Or the only one she's read, and she didn't like it.
Hated the Titanic. Oh
Yeah,
my
I didn't really like it that much. I liked the villain on it. He was great.
The villain. Who's the
Yeah.
villain?
Her like fiance or something.
He's
Yeah.
fantastic. He had great hair. I think it was a toupee, but
He did have great hair.
I
Yeah.
loved it.
I love that that's what you noticed. What gray hair you have, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Laura. 2015. I'm sorry.
That is the and then there were none TV show she's talking about.
Oh, wow. I'm so glad that you were here to keep us in line. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what you're sorry about, Laura. It's okay. Whatever.
She doesn't like the Titanic.
Oh. I feel like you just fill in the blank. That's why we have Yvette here, everybody. She's just here to read the subtitles between everything.
We've got a lot of good conversations going on.
He can fit size-wise, but not weight.
Okay, but see, this is the argument that I don't understand because like he tried to get on there and it like dumped her in the water. So it's like they tried, guys.
Does he
I
die?
don't know.
He dies, doesn't he?
I don't know.
My
They
friends,
had-
somebody's got to tell me. Somebody in the comments. Just like
Killer
me.
whale comes by and eats him.
I don't think that is true. I think you are making that up. Heather, hi. Welcome to the chaos. We are talking about literally everything under the sun. I'm gonna finish just for the summer, making a list of what I need to go. Oh, you're going book shopping tomorrow?
Wow.
Exciting. The happy part.
That's right.
Happy part.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of movies that I haven't seen. Oh, nice. There's a lot of cussing, and there's multiple scenes.
Nah, just one.
Yeah.
Okay, just one. They haven't technically they haven't told me anything. They're just kind of around, and I think I know what happens.
I mean, it came out in 1997, so like if you haven't seen it by now, it's kind of your fault.
Yeah.
They
And if
were
you haven't
in
seen the
1800s,
memes by
it's too
now
old for me.
either, it's not just seeing the movie, it's all the memes of it.
Yeah.
I have seen the memes. I just don't understand them. I saw the entire bad scene. Yeah, that's the whole. I think that's probably why I just never. My parents were like, "You can't watch that.
Yeah.
Something
It
bad."
was, and it's so tame. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, Laura! If my big butt can float on a pool noodle, that's all I'm gonna say. Oh my gosh, I love that.
They should have just brought pool noodles on the Titanic. They all would have survived.
Darn it, where was the Dollar General when they needed them?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
It makes me wonder, when were those invented?
Now they're on
And
every single
how
boat.
big was this plane? Like
It was
like a door.
It was a door.
Yeah.
my husband
like-
says it was a door.
Like part of a door, but a good
Part of
chunk
a
of the door.
So it was big enough. I haven't even seen it, and I already have an opinion.
She's
I'm gonna
already
go into this movie hating Rose. That's what you're saying.
maybe.
which fictional characters are you like? Things come Rose from Titanic is one of mine. She's a great character.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. She's
Really?
been laying on the plank.
She knew how to live.
Wait, Heather, are we the same age?
To this
I
day,
thought-
I've never seen it.
I thought she was younger than me. My mind is blown.
What year did it come out?
I think 97.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then Heather and I were born in the same year. What?
Oh my gosh, that's exciting.
I could have sworn she was
I
way
thought
younger
she was in her 20s.
Yeah, me too.
Dang, Heather, you
You
look
were.
gorgeous.
She said, I'm not going to sit through 4 hours when I already know the ending.
Yeah.
What if there's something, Heather, Yvette says there's a whale, okay? We literally got to watch the whale.
Killer whale. That's where they live.
Oh my gosh. I'm missing out. I got to find this rhubarb.
Yeah.
Eat it raw and dip
That I could do. But Wendy just going willy-nilly with that rhubarb.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm imagining like you guys picking up a stalk of celery and just dipping it in sugar.
It kind of looks
Just
like
going to
that.
town.
It looks like that. But red. The vanilla?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't have my glasses on and I read the vanilla is the iceberg.
I thought it was vanilla too.
Yeah.
Not
The vanilla.
vanilla.
What type of vanilla is this iceberg?
Oh, what a cold callous feeling.
That's right.
This is my husband. He dies.
Your
How
husband
rude.
died?
I do agree. There was a lot of floating debris Jack could have found. I feel like, yeah, if you're in that state of desperation, I feel like you could definitely find something.
It was like she found a door. There is other stuff around. Yeah. We're gonna rewrite it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. That's what I was
really?
thinking too. They did that, but I can't remember how it turned out. I kind of think that I don't think either of them could survive on it actually, or something like that.
Oh.
And then they also did a Mythbusters on Pirates of the Caribbean when they take the Jack and Orlando Bloom. What's his character's name?
Will,
yeah. Jack and Will get under the boat and they like go underwater.
Oh, I have seen that.
And they were like, "Can we do it?" And they they could not do it. And I was like, "Oh,
really?
yeah."
Disappointing.
They even tried to like weigh themselves down and like do all this stuff, but like the buoyness of it, and every single time either like it would just float to the top or it would fill up with water and they wouldn't be able to breathe. And I was like, "Oh." But I love that scene. It's one of my favorite scenes.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that's I need to watch it now that I'm like in my pirate thing.
Oh yeah.
I love Pirates of the Caribbean. That is one movie that I've watched. There we go, Keisha.
There you go.
The reel of a cat replacing Rose in a bunch of scenes with Jack.
The little black cat, and he's dancing with her, but it's a cat, and he's like swinging it around. It's so great.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. I'll find that and send it to you.
Don't mind us. Just talking about a little bit of everything.
89. Nice, Heather.
89.
Oh my gosh.
Were you born in 89?
No, I was born in 90.
90. I'm 92.
Are you? When's your birthday? Later in November. Yeah.
Yeah.
I say you're later in the year. Well, Heather, I had no idea. You give off 27 for sure.
Heather, now I feel old. I was a teenager when it came out. Oh my goodness. I've seen Free Willy, so I don't need the Titanic one. We need to merge the two together.
Yeah.
I was 5, but I obviously didn't watch until I was older. Yeah.
Same.
When did you say it came out?
I think
97?
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I saw it in theaters. I don't know what that says about my parents, but
I did not.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
And there was like a Titanic exhibit that went from town, like city to city. And so we went to go see it. I forget, probably like, was it elementary school? I think it was more like middle school. And they like put you, when you first entered, they gave you a name and you walked the entire exhibit. And then at the end, you got to know if you survived or died. And so you went to the wall to see if you were alive or not.
Yes. We have one like in the town close to ours. They built a whole museum.
Yeah.
And you get a card as soon as you go in.
Yes. Yeah.
They tell you who you are. It's the coolest thing.
Did they have like an iceberg there too?
Yeah.
Like they made one? Yeah. Yeah. We have an iceberg and like you had to, our group of people, we were like, oh, who can lay on the iceberg the longest?
Yes. Yeah.
And so I won. But it was really fun. I was like, yeah, I could do this. I'd survive.
I would not. I would just give up, honestly.
Yeah.
There's no hope. I would just fall over.
Oh no.
I was born in 58. Susan, you just have a lot more wisdom than us, for sure. You've lived a longer life, for sure. Hi.
Oh no, Lena.
Watching Hell's Kitchen. If you know, you know. Unwinding, but here for the comments. Yes, thanks for joining, Lena. Wendy, listen, my grandpa knows everything. You can eat a stalk of rhubarb. It's fine. Did it my whole life. I never died.
Oh yeah.
that you know of.
That you know of.
We're glad you're still here, Wendy, to tell your story. Let's make it happen, people.
Good. Because he loved
my gosh, that's even worse.
Maybe he should have just like done laps. He would have brought up his like body heat. Like, I'll be back, babe. Gonna
That's
do
so sad.
Do some laps.
Do you like actually see him die, or is it like this big dramatic scene? Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Oh, I'm 90.
Yeah, she's 90.
I'm 90. I was thinking I am 90 TOO.
Yeah.
As well.
I would be positively aged too. I was in my early 20s when Titanic came out. My son was born in 97. Oh my gosh, that's still awesome. At least you can say that you do remember when it came out. I think that's
at least cool. You weren't born when the Titanic came. Like
that's
real
true too. Yep, I went to the exhibit. It's incredible. But I felt so many people were, did you live or not thing. Yeah. I do feel like that can be taken a little bit too far.
I thought it was super interesting because it was like you had a group of people and a lot of you died. It like was very impactful being like, hey, like we had a really good time doing all this, but like all of you mostly would be dead.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah,
it really made you think about it you were like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And I really like the parts where they made you feel like you were there. Mm-hmm. Like there was one where you got to look into this. It was like this room where it had water in it, but there was no light. Mm-hmm. And it was kind of like how it would look when the Titanic sank. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of eerie. Yes, they have Titanic. Yeah. The one in Pigeon Forge is the one I was talking about, and the one in Branson. Nice. So it must be like a nation thing.
Yeah, it's pretty popular. You died both times. See, it's very impactful.
Keisha.
My.
Yeah, it's a really neat experience. Mm-hmm. And I love to learn about it too, like everything that went down with it. Mm-hmm. I heard somewhere that all the pictures that have been taken from it, maybe I heard it on here somewhere. All the pictures that were taken of the Titanic wasn't actually the Titanic. It was like a sister ship that they used as a prop. I don't know where I heard that from, but
what do you mean?
Like Where did I hear that from?
It's a conspiracy.
Okay, I was gonna say like
Did you hear him?
yeah,
It's a conspiracy that. Where did I hear that from? Like that all of the pictures that were taken were not actually the Titanic.
like the like sunken Titanic.
No,
that-
like of the
Like before it set sail.
yeah, like it's sitting in the dock.
oh, it's still there.
It may be. Did it really happen? Who knows? Free Willy saves Jack. Good.
They go off. Oh,
That's a
when they were real close. It's
92.
okay.
Leaves are poisonous. Can make a tea with the leaves to keep. Oh,
So not to drink.
Yeah.
do not drink the tea.
Don't drink that tea.
Just ate the stalks. Good. Most of the people made it like a silly game. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I can see that.
Mhm.
And especially since about the topic, I've learned a true history of. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely very interesting to learn about for sure.
Yeah, I think it's great that they want young kids to learn about it too.
Yeah.
because otherwise, you just don't learn about it.
Just shows what Rose really thought of Jack. Like, thanks for the door, babe. You want to try and get on? Oh, shoot. Well, we tried it once. Not
We
snow.
tried once. He was a survivor.
Yes. Something like that. Like, there was a sister
Yeah.
ship, and they took pictures of that instead. All right, lovelies. Let's do one more sprint. Let's go. What do you say? 5 till. You good with that?
Yep.
All right.
Five till next. So like an hour.
So 55.
Next. Like
Oh, that is really long.
I'm good with an hour. I'm happy with it, but
That's really long.
just want to make sure you were.
I'll
I'll do it. I love hour.
I forgot. I forgot what time it was. Let's
It's
do.
So crazy.
You
Let's
crazy.
do it.
Joe Rogan, you crazy.
Okay. We want the hour. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yay.
I'll check back with you at 55.
Yay.
I hear him tell her of twisted, snarly creatures from lands beyond her wildest imagination. She seems more than a little enamored of him.
looking to edit? Hi, I'm Aya.
Hello, lovelies.
Hello.
How did that last sprint go for you?
Let's see here. I got to chapter 8, which is like 65 pages.
Oh, nice.
Good sprint. I did that, and then I played Kingdom Hearts on my Switch, and I got swallowed by Monstro from Pinocchio. So that's where I'm at right now, inside a whale. A different whale than Jack is inside of.
Oh, no.
But yeah.
Elise, how'd you do?
Good. I read about 40 pages and I just calculated I have about 70 pages left. So I'm very close to the end.
Oh, you should finish this weekend. That's so exciting.
I'd like to tonight, but I'm not going to be able to stay up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely tell that was an hour because I was like, I'm so tired. Like my eyeballs were, and I wasn't even physically reading.
Mhm.
I DNF'd my book.
Oh, no.
No. And I was really excited about this one.
Yeah.
Cover, and it may be a soft DNF, I don't know, but I just was not. And it may just be the fact that I am physically like I'm just listening to it. That's all I'm doing. So I don't have anything to like keep up with the audiobook.
Mm.
So it may be that, but there's just a lot of
Mm.
things going on, and I do not really like this writing.
Mm.
Mm.
Kind of bummed about that, but oh well, can't win them all. It was getting late, so we had a few friends hop off, and I think that we heard your audiobook start.
Yeah.
Mine?
Beginning, yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it was going so fast, and I was like, "What's going on? What is happening?" The ad, and because the audio would stop, and I was like, "What's going on?"
How long was it on for?
Not long.
So I
Oh.
just turned your microphone off, so it wasn't that bad.
It
And
was like a few seconds.
what are we listening to?
Oh, I was like, I don't know which one. Who are you asking?
5 stars. Oh, that's so exciting, Katie. Thanks for joining. Okay, I looked up the episode of Mythbusters because I was curious. They found that the door dropped too far into the water with both of them. Aw. That is unless Rose had been taken off her life jacket and put it under the door. Then they could have both stayed on.
So they should have tried harder.
There was a way.
Yeah.
Where there's a will,
They
there's a
did not try very. They were just like, no, sorry. That was it.
In that situation, don't judge.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's a pretty drastic situation, and I
Yeah.
don't know if I could have made that decision.
You should be able to be like, I could just take this life jacket off, obviously.
I don't do that with daily decisions,
Yeah.
so I don't know how I would handle like life or death situations.
Stressful situations.
They found that adding the buoyancy of the life jacket under the door kept it
Yeah.
around 80% of the both of them out of the water. Wow. Ooh, that's rough. Finished my book. Thanks for the sprints, ladies. Good night. Good night, Wendy. Hi, Emily. Made it in time to finish my book. Awesome. Well, thanks for joining, even if it was for a little while. Read 55 pages. Thanks for joining, Heather. 16 pages of Everyday Faithfulness and 35 pages of Legend Hollow. Now I'm going to catch up on American Idol and play Dreamlight Valley. Awesome. That sounds like a good night.
Mm-hmm.
Another 50 pages. We'll definitely finish tonight. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay. Ladies, I'm going to go to bed. But thank you so much for joining me tonight. I had so much fun with you. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to go catch up on Titanic. Like,
Yes.
watch the movie for sure.
Just read some memes. You'll get the gist of it.
At least told me that I have to skip the first one. The first one just like
Well, the first one's the romance. The second one's the death. So depends on which one you're feeling.
spoiled it for me.
For the killer whale.
Oh, okay. Yes. I forgot about the whale. All right, lovelies. Everybody in the chat, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I will see you somewhere else on the internet sometime soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.